What's happening, y'all? Welcome back to the BowlerX.com channel. I'm JR Raymond here at BowlerX Pro Shop and Training Center inside Waterford Lanes in Waterford, Michigan, where today we've got the new Supra. Oh, you can't see it. Sorry. But it's the new Supra by Motiv. Probably should have had this review out a while ago. Been really busy trying to get all this up now. We've got a bunch of reviews doing right now, trying to catch up. So we're going to take this out. I got 45 by 4.5 by 45 layout on this thing. I'm going to take it out here, and the reason I'm going back to the 4.5 layout is because I haven't bowled in forever. It's been months now, other than those couple of reviews you saw last month. So my rev rate's going to be lower. Everything's going to be worse. So we're just going to go with some stronger pin positions, so that way you guys actually see what these things are capable of. Probably going to be too strong. I'm not going to be able to control it as much, but that's okay. And we'll see what it's got. But we got a typical 42-foot league condition out here. And we're going to see what the new Supra has for you in a minute, so stay tuned.
They say bowling is a dying sport.
A dying sport.
I disagree. I disagree.
I disagree.
I disagree.
I disagree.
BowlerX.com for the love of bowling.
All right, y'all, here we go. Supra. Let's see what she's got. You might be wondering, what in the world? What in the world is that thing sitting out in the middle of the lane? I'll tell you in a minute. We'll talk about it. But first, let's start a little bit further right. I'll start with my feet on 20 or 18-ish. We're going to try to hit that 9, 10, 11 range, hopefully. Oh, that's going to hook a lot. Every time I start a review, it's like I go 10 minutes with setting everything up after I got loose bowling. And then I start the cameras and I'm not loose anymore. That wasn't an awful shot. And you can see how responsive it was off the friction, so that was good. I mean, the Supras that I've known, you know, especially the original Supra, man, that thing was fairly weak. This thing reminds me a lot of it as far as the way it looks. So let's go, we're gonna go 3 left now and just see what this thing does. It is very strong responsive cover. I really wasn't expecting that, to be honest, because like I said, I'm used to Supras being somewhat weaker. For me anyway, they were. What was that red one? The red Supra was a little bit stronger. I don't remember what it was, but anyway, that's okay. All right, move a few more left. Ooh, soon we're gonna get to the range of where that little machine is. I can't believe how strong this thing is off the friction. This is definitely going to be a great transition ball for later in the day when you need some cleanliness, but you still need some response off the friction. This will be really good for that. Not so sure it's going to be great going straighter with it being shiny, but going left, it sure will. This one, as I move left, this one might set the targeting machine off. I don't know. Let's find out. Yep, there it is. Oh, and it struck. So you see those 3 LEDs? This is called the pinpoint accuracy tool. This is essentially taking over for your PVC pipe and your little strings hanging down. This will give you immediate feedback on whether you hit your target or not. So you saw those lights go off when you hit your target. There's a little sensor underneath it. When the ball tracks right underneath that sensor at the exact point that the sensor is, it will go off. And you can test your accuracy. If you miss where the sensor is, it's not going to go off. As you saw those first few shots, obviously the sensor didn't go off. Let's see if we can do it twice in a row. Pretty good. Oh, but see, this is why it's important to have 2 of them. And this is a good teaching moment as far as, oh, but coach, I hit my target. Why didn't it strike? Well, for one, yes, just because you hit your target in one point doesn't mean you hit your target down lane as well. So these are very important to have at least 2 of them. For some of you, all you're worried about is just beginner bowlers trying to just hit one specific target out in the front of the lane like this. For others, who are trying to be more competitive, you're going to want 2 or 3 of these. You're going to want to have 2 of them at least minimum set up at your front target and then where you want the ball to go. If you set both lights off, 9 times out of 10 that ball's going to hit the pocket as long as you have them set up in the proper spots. But if you only have one, as you just saw, you could hit your target there, but the ball could go high, it could go light, because you just don't know what it's doing down lane. It might not be actually hitting or getting too far enough right. Your angle through the front might not have been the same. So just because you hit your target doesn't mean everything else was correct. See, that angle was different. That angle was much better. So that was a steeper angle. I hit the same target, but it was a steeper angle, and so then it got to the pocket. The last one was a little more up the lane and hit that target, and so it went through the face. But you can definitely see, enough with that. If you want one of those, by the way, you can head over to 10pindoctors.com. We have those for sale. They're only like 99 bucks. Very good deal. If you want 3 of them, they're $279. You get 3 of them for, a discount. So we've got those at 10pindoctors.com. You can see they set up right on the lane, exact spot. You can set the sensor sensitive or less or more sensitive based on how much room for error you want. If you make it more sensitive, it's going to lower the sensor, so more of the ball is going to set it off. If you have it like I have it, it's only going to be about a board and a half of room for error to set it off. So you can adjust the sensitivity of it to give beginner bowlers more room for error or yourself more room for error, however you want to do it. So now I'm moving left. See how that one was inside it? Oh, Stone 8. So that, to the naked eye, looked like, okay, it crossed somewhat underneath that sensor, but it didn't set it off. Well, that's because you didn't actually hit your target. Didn't actually hit your target. You've got to be in that specific spot. You've got to be pinpoint accuracy. You see what I did there? Pinpoint. That's what it's called. But that ball looked really good, minus the 8-pin. The 8-pin kind of shoved it right up my hand. PG, being PG. Whew. Yeah, see, this is what I was talking about. This is where this ball's going to be really good. You go left, you get this thing going around the corner, it's going to be fan-flippin-tastic. I like that. I like this a lot. I really like this ball. Anybody that says they have trouble when they go left with Motiv equipment needs to have this ball in their hand. I think this will help solve that issue. That Evoke High Stereo was another one. A little bit earlier. That Evoke's going to be a little bit earlier and stronger. But you can see how much this thing is actually seeing the friction and rolling through the pins. I love this. I love this ball. I think this is great. This is wonderful. I really don't need to throw any more shots, but this is the first review of the day, so I just like to throw more shots in the first review. So now we'll go up in front of the ball return. Actually, I want to show you, maybe you think the sensor's dead. Nah, sensor ain't dead. You just got to hit your target. You got to get it close and it'll set it back off. Just like that. Just like that. Hit your target, set the lights off. Boom. That's okay. You guys can comment below and call me a mad genius. That's fine. I agree with you. And it looks cool too. I designed specific stickers for the name and everything to go right on the front, so it looks like a cool, legit project or product, because it is. It really is. All right, here we go. In front of the ball return. Let's see if this thing can go around it. Oh, I got the flat 10 out. See, this is where I fail. That's where I'm not very good. All right, there we go. So hopefully you can see me. That's the new Supra. It is much stronger than I expected. I thought it was going to be a little bit weaker like some of the other Supras that I've seen in the past. This is not a weak ball. Not a weak ball at all. So very good for transition later in the day. Or if you just like to bang on it and you like to see the thing rip across the lane, that's probably what this ball is going to be good for. So make sure to head over to BowlerX.com. There's going to be a link in the description down below. Get yours today. Also, if you want one of your pinpoint targeting devices, or if you want 3 of them, or if you want 6 of them, maybe you're a coach, a high school coach, a college coach, whatever, and you want to use these for your program, definitely shoot me an email. If you're a high school coach or a college coach, from this point on, I will give you a I'm gonna I'll send you an email back with a discount code that you can use as a high school or college coach to get you even more off of these, so you can use these for your team. So shoot me an email at jr.raymond@10pindoctors.com. I don't know why I couldn't remember that. It's just my name. But shoot me an email over there. I'll get you a discount code for as a coach or a teacher or whatever, and we'll get you those over there too. So get your Supra at BowlerX.com. Get your pinpoint targeting device or any of your training devices over at 10pindoctors.com. I'm out of here. We'll see you guys next time. Take care.